So week 1 was definitely a letdown. We gave up 49 points, but more importantly, a big letdown to quarterback Malik Cunningham, who is getting his first start on this team and threw 2 interceptions that weren't even his fault. To add to that, the game plan sold him, where we ran in 3 rushing touchdowns with Rodriguez in that game. And honestly, Rodriguez wasn't even running the ball that well. It's just the goal line, it started to open up on that ground game, and we just gave the touchdowns to whoever could get them. 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions, but nearly 300 yards from Lee Cunningham. Had a little bit with the legs, and just an unfortunate sell from everyone else around him. Obviously, we had a kick return touchdown in that game too, so it could have been even worse. But now we're going up against the Orbits with a potential breakout, no breakout, but a scenario of rivalry game. The Orbits are 1-0, and we know that it's not just a regular 1-0. They are a 27-0 1-0. So they have, I mean, it's only week 2. Allowed 0 points so far, though, on the season. Of course, no player of the week for us, but did anyone get player of the week because of us? As you can see, Hooker and Lawrence with Jackson and Crosby for the players of the week. I don't know if we would have had anyone that would have deserved it. I thought we had someone with a pick and a sack or something like that. Not 100% sure, but one thing that's good is injury-wise, we're healthy. Barely. Shorter had a little bit of an injury scare, but he's A-okay, and for the most part, we're chilling. We're actually in a good spot, but I still worry about the future health of Malik Cunningham, who's apparently regressed a little bit. Those 2 interceptions so harsh because, once again, he did nothing wrong. So, I mean, this shouldn't even be affecting him. I mean, those 2 interceptions mean nothing to him because he did nothing to deserve those to even be on his record list. But we're looking at our players like this for some reason. I guess it's good to see the morale drop. But Morant had a crazy deflection catch in that game. And, he was decent enough. Kuntz kind of sold us at a lot of different levels. Offensive line, there's a lot of insta-sacks in that one. Did not play like that first string line did in preseason. Completely different unit. And of course, Cordell Jackson didn't really get to show much because he was going against a very good right tackle that game, and we switched him to the other side, and he actually started to get a little bit of pressure. Ronnie Shelton, the most surprising of anyone, just didn't do anything. I mean, he was completely vanished. He was just gone. But cornerbacks, Riley Moss, he was all over the place. Damari Mathis, we got beat a little bit, but Hicks clutched up with a red zone pick, and then Connor Wilson was terrible. Really good preseason, terrible first week in the NFL. But let's take a look at the Orbits, look at that roster, see who they may have added in the offseason. The Orbits, quarterback Kyler Murray, very fast, obviously, 90 speed, 89 short, 82 medium, 83 deep, 87 throwing on the run, 84 under pressure. He's okay. Tony Pollard, very fast. I don't think we actually did allow much for him, but I think he has had a couple of big runs against us. So not really consistent, but a big breakaway run is a big breakaway run. Garrett Wilson, very good wide receiver 1. Jerry Jeudy, very good complimentary wide receiver. Shakir, maybe the best of the 3, because I'm pretty sure he's torched us a few times. Then we look over the tight end spot, one of the best tight ends in the league, depending on what Kelsey looks like. If he's even in the league right now, he might be the best tight end in the league. Charles Cross is a solid left tackle. Powers is a decent left guard. David Andrews is a decent center. Corbett is a decent right guard. And Morgan Moses, still here, is a decent right tackle. Autry, his weight fluctuates, so playing on the edge, playing on the interior, he can play pretty much anywhere. Granderson, a better block shedder than he is a finesse guy, which is a little strange. Then you have the big Jordan Davis at DT1. Tristan Hill at number 2, definitely could use an improvement there. Looks to be a 3-4, though, with Boya Mafe on the outside. I mean, I just don't know if they're going to go to a 3-4, a 4-3 one of these years, whatever. But Quay Walker and Deion Jones at middle linebacker, and then Shaquille Barrett at the right outside linebacker spot with 82 block shed and finesse. Cornerback, Sauce Gardner's a problem. Steven Nelson at 2, even though it should be Cam Smith. Even says day 1 starter, but I guess they're like, hey, it's not day 1 anymore, so he doesn't have to start anymore. Petrie, very good zone with some athleticism, and Hufanga, just very good at everything. Before we go into the weekly strategy, let's take a look at the rivalry game. I think this is a game that we might struggle to run the ball a little bit. They actually have really good block-shedding edge players, but they're going to be looking at Sauce Gardner instead. Talk trash, praise him. I mean, I think you praise a guy like that. He's a fantastic player, and I don't think there's a way you can truly stop him. You only hope to slow him down and pray he doesn't wreck your game. Although, I don't know if you could say stop him when he's on defense. You have to kind of like beat him, right? It's not really stopping a cornerback. Maybe a pass rusher, I guess. you know, because you get to stop him from applying pressure, but like stopping a cornerback, that's kind of weird. As far as what they want to do, though, you would assume run the ball. So we're going to say stop the run, and their defensive ranks are very good. If you're going to do anything against this team, you would think it would be medium, but look at the passer rating. They've allowed a 10.9 and an 18.7. Almost single-digit passer rating. I'm going to say short, though, because, like I said, I don't think we're going to be able to run the ball that well, and I don't think we're going to be able to get anything distancely because they obviously have some pretty good DBs. But as far as what we're going to be focused on here, I want Kuntz here because obviously he's got X Factor. He's 25, so trying to get those upgrades in as much as possible. I think we're going to take Hendon Hooker off, though, and put on Cordale Jackson, and those will be our focuses. All right, upgrade players. Joe Morant is on our list again, which we love to see. Release is great. I think his catching is a problem, so is slot ability good for catching? Yeah, I think slot. Short to medium range with some catching. That's really what we need right now. Excel's great. Short route, catch and traffic and catch. We'll take that, I suppose. Really going to be tough to get that route running up, though. I can't lie. Mr. Zachary still going to hold that vertical threat as his archetype. Got to get that catch. Got to get that route running. One to catch a traffic, one to short, 3 to deep. Not bad, but even after that 3 to deep, he's 55 deep. Holy, that is terrible. We have Mr. Hicks now, still holding that scheme fit for zone. Would love to see a dev up for him. Zone coverage, 71. A little bit of speed wouldn't hurt either. Mr. Ryland, already a pretty damn strong-legged kicker. And stronger. Now 98, semi-dependable. And then Terrence Williams, the rookie guard. Might actually have to boost those XP ratings a little bit, or sliders. Which, speaking of sliders, I'll finish these upgrades on my own. I know there's going to be a few like, upgrade Turk! Upgrade Turk! He's our hero! But XP sliders is what we're rocking with. Might have to boost the O-line. Like, I already did boost the O-line. It's just really hard to upgrade O-line. Makes sense. But that's what we're doing. I don't really change too much of like the depth and years and all that. It's just, I don't know, kind of a disaster to deal with. And then for gameplay, which is on all Madden, I actually really like the way the sliders have gone right now. Like, we're still throwing very accurate passes at 35 accuracy. The run game has been decent. There's still been breakaways, but it's been like kind of inconsistent. Injury might need to change a little bit, but everything's on. Intentional grounding, of course, off. So then, you know, the AI will actually throw the ball away, and that's basically the gist of it. Let's head on to week 2, where hopefully we can get on track with a win, or at least a better performance on defense. And Michael Turk adds kick power to his list. And we have unlocked 1 speed boost for our running back. Well, running backs, all of them get it. And here we are. The stadium's so damn high, it looks like a freaking nighttime game. I think it's middle of the day. Well, kind of middle of the day. Rodriguez obviously going to show his numbers. Not a bad game. You know, I talked about he struggled, which he kind of struggled, but obviously the 3 touchdowns are going to boost him up very much so, and he's going to be the kind of player spotlight of the week. I'm surprised he almost didn't have a chance at player of the week. Obviously, kind of situational. Oh, now it's all bright as hell. But kind of situational touchdowns, right? Like goal line touchdowns. So, you know, he had 140 yards, even with 3 goal line touchdowns. Maybe he wins it, but 72 yards and basically 3 goal line touchdowns is not really going to get the radar that you think it would. Of course, the Orbits taking care of business last week, once again, with a shutout, 27-0. We definitely give up a lot of points as well, but we're usually able to keep, you know, we're capable of scoring a few ourselves, but I do worry about Sauce Gardner locking down. It's going to be up to Morant in this run game to really open things up. And then once again, hopefully the defense does something to limit another game like we had in week 1, and honestly how last season kind of finished. Kicking this ball off deep, and they will unlikely return this, and they do not return it. Let's take a look at Kyler Murray. Obviously, he must have had a decently good game if they, once again, didn't give up any points, and they scored 27 of their own. This was all defense. And yeah, I mean, it could be the running back, but 210 yards, 1 touchdown, that's pretty tame. Here we go. Man coverage, covering that drag, and I don't even know if that was intended to be where the ball should have gone, but I did talk about the pregame. Shakir is a problem, and he already comes away with 1 for 18. Man coverage, and we got guys going deep, deep. Of course, Weatherford could have been in a game here for a chance at Superstar if he got his standout. Didn't, though. And Pollard, not the best of runs there. The lane was maybe more open on the inside. Takes it all the way outside for only 2. And if we get 250 likes, tomorrow we'll do another episode, I suppose. Hell, I might just do another episode no matter what, to be honest, but I'll take some likes anyways. And also subscribe if you're new. But 3rd and 9. Chance to get off the field. Carrying all the way up the field. Please! Dropped, but that's okay. It's really not Damari Mathis, but because it was 3rd down, it at least will, result in a turnover, if you will. We get possession. That's all that matters. Once again, really not. But, hey, we made a stop, and I'm just kind of happy about it. And here, you just never know the way the ball is going to bounce. And I'm just glad that Damari Mathis caught that. We technically lose 8 on that, but a chance to return is a chance to return it. Malik Cunningham, it's kind of unfortunate to look at these numbers because, like we talked about, just not his fault on those interceptions. He actually really impressed me in week 1. I do worry about talking about all this, that it's going to be one of those situations like, okay, now that is an interception that he did. I feel like that kind of stuff happens all the damn time. But inside handoff to Beatty. And some pretty good blocking. Beatty gets 8, gets us to the 20 where we should have probably had the ball if we would have let it bounce. Wild play action for Latu. I'm going to go shallow here because I don't know if I believe in Latu actually getting open. Oh my. And he drops it, unfortunately. But he actually hits that throw. Malik has been on one. And of course, looking at the draft class, a couple of first rounders in there. I mean, just off of first kind of like initial reactions, I like it. I like the draft class quite a bit. And hopefully Morant's not injured. We're going to go with this stretch, and I'm going to be honest with you. I believed in it. I believed in it, but Hill, of all defensive tackles, is the one to win the matchup. Now I figured we probably have a good chance of getting this, and if we don't, we just go for it on 4th and 1. But nope, we lose 2. Not going for it on 4th and 4. Especially since we actually made a stop for the 39-yard line. They're going to run it, and we're out there with Hicks. I mean, I went for the hit stick because Hicks is a smaller kind of guy, and, I mean, obviously Pollard's not that big himself. And more importantly, he just doesn't have the best of tackling. Next time in the hole like that and I'm clean, I'm going to go for a tackle. Regular tackle, conservative, and if they break off the tackle, I'm not gonna apologize for anything. Over the middle, somehow holds on to that. Also don't know how that's caught for a first down when the ball looked like it never even went on the line. He had reached out backwards, but somehow that's a catch for a first down instead of 3rd down. If you say so. Looks like a run to me. What a tackle. Kind of did angle a hit stick there, but it was acted like a regular tackle, so fair enough. Let's go with a QB contain. 5 wide. I'd love to run on this kind of situation. Oh, we bumped him over the middle. Burned. I tried to go deep outside because it looked like one of those C routes, and Jerry Jeudy just cooked everyone. I don't even know what kind of route this was. Some sort of deep in of some sort. I don't know. I would love to see this back. Maybe not the play itself, but yeah, I mean, there's just nobody there. Okay, that route is, yeah, I have not seen that often. All right, halfback dive. I wish I do have a stretch. I was about to say, I wish I had the stretch on this look, and there's nobody blocking number 29. I don't know where our wide receiver is going. Wide receiver gets him. It's a one-on-one after gaining like 3 yards. So we gain yards, not lose them. Morant open. Dot while pressured. Morant, second level. 78 yards and a touchdown. There goes that rookie. What a throw by Cunningham under pressure. Cunningham said, screw your blocks. We do it all on our own. And Morant cooked beyond belief. Burned everybody. You can see Cunningham getting tackled in the background. What a catch with those 2 hands. Kind of outstretched. And we will tie this game up. What a play. Hey, that'll look good on the stat sheet. Once again, I don't understand how he hits that throw, but some of the other throws we've missed, they're just all over the place. All right, I guess we're using Riley Moss. We're actually doing pretty well here. And good job off the edge. Oh, I thought it was the quarterback. I mean, oh, it could have been the quarterback. Ben Powers injured, and that will count as a sack, a 1-yard sack. We love to see it. Carl Brooks getting his first sack of the season. Hopefully many to come with it. Good play. Oh, we kind of left him for a moment. Come on. How is he falling forward? There's 2 of us. I'm going to need Riley Moss to just go for the knees then if they're just going to, break off like it's nothing. Orgy against Pollard. Oh, Weatherford, it is tough. He's going against a freaking wide receiver. I didn't even see that matchup. That is pure pain. At least the extra yards that Kittle got on a bad tackle attempt. Oh, what a play. Got the push, and he freaking leaves him. Come on, Weatherford. Tackle down for a first down. Weatherford was all over it, and he just stopped for some reason. I don't know why he did that. I know it's zone coverage, but you're locked in. And we can't get over there in time. Getting blocked up by Shakir and Forbes, basically. First down. Riley Moss so far not having a good one. I mean, I guess you try press. Press man on first down. You got a blitz. And it works! Cam Jones. I believe double digits from the middle linebacker position last year in sacks. Or very close to it, if not. Beautiful stuff. Quick out. I mean, that's great coverage. I'm not going to cover him. I had to cover the tight end. Tight end way more open. 3rd and 9, though. About to be the second quarter. Chance to get off the field again on a 3rd and 9. And look at the numbers. Very similar. Which is saying something because they got the ball first. So if we can keep this score to like 10, that'd be great. Cam Jones on the screen. Playing it safe. And that ball is going backwards. He's lucky that's not a fumble. That's a scoop and score for Weatherford. Said it's going to be a long field goal on, once again, what they should be thanking is an incomplete pass on 3rd and 9. Forbes off the edge, not going to get it, but the kick is missed. Wow. That is kind of shocking. Slightly left. Just didn't finish the play, unfortunately, for them. And over the middle, great play. Ronnie Brown, benched a week ago, pretty much. Catching that one cleanly this time and taking it some yards up the field. They brought the blitz, but we actually picked it up pretty damn well, I must say. We're kind of ready for this, but we'll see. And we trusted the route. What a catch. Not really open. Coverage was amazing, but really good throw, really good catch. I don't want to say what I was going to say, but you know what? Cunningham's cooking. All right? Cunningham's cooking. The O-line, you know, they're 50-50. We gained 2 at Beatty. Rodriguez to the right. This looks like a play action to me. Let's see what we got. They're going to leave this open. Ah, almost picked off. That would have been so unfortunate if that would have been pick number 3. I maybe should have ran through it instead of, like, kind of stopping. I'm going to streak Morant because I kind of feel like Morant's open. Tight end. A little bit of pressure, but Kuntz holds on and gets the first down. Fights forward to the 9-yard line. Cunningham is taking a beating out here, and he's still delivering. What a throw and catch. I mean, let's take a look back at this. Gets blasted free off the edge. And Kuntz goes up, gets it, and lands perfectly. Getting that first down. Would have been like 4th and 1, 4th and 2, giving us an opportunity. But a scary one. Morant on that outside. They have the inside. It's a tough throw, but he hits it and holds on. Touchdown, Kuntz. Wow. This offense is kind of doing its job. Holding a lead. Okay, there's a lot going on here. I don't know if we're going to be able to make the play. We'll try. Going against Kittle. It's a block. Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on. I knew pre-snap we were never going to get there in time. So dumb. Should have readjusted, but I was like, well, it's the fullback, so maybe they're anticipating him not being able to get out there. Weatherford, we had to go for the dive there because I don't know if we would have had a clean look. If not, had to go for the hit stick there, and we did. 5 for 33 with Pollard. Perfect blocking. Weatherford had a chance at him, but it was a long, outstretched chance. Running over last second with Cam. Oh, we overran the hell out of that, but luckily Hicks is there for the 7-yard stop. Let's see Wilson. Get over there. Oh, that's a good stop. He gained a yard, or well, he got back a yard almost. Whereas we felt like we should have made him lose like 3. So for him to only lose a yard there is pretty lucky. Pass rusher Malone. We need something. Not going to happen. Get up there, Wilson! And dropped. Oh, I thought he almost caught that. They're going to be kicking a field goal, though, from the exact same spot that they missed last time. What are the actual odds? This could be a 1-point game. Is it going to be a 4-point? Or is it going to be a missed kick and we hit the kicker late? What am I supposed to do there? We had a chance at the block. I have to go for it. You can't angle it. The guy just runs in like an idiot. Like, why? Why is he not squaring up? We have the timing. Look. He does not get that ball off in time if we actually angle the right way, and instead we just blow up the kicker on a miss. What could have been potentially 21-7, at least 21-7, or at least 14-7 anyways, is now a potential dry. Oh, get over there. Cam Jones, good tackle. Doesn't finish the job, though. And Kyler Murray stiff-arming a big 6'4" player to the 6. Makes sense. Yeah, instead it might be tied up. So dumb. Nothing you do, like I said. It's just the way it is. Corner. Oh, Damari. You could have made up for that drop tenfold. Well, let's take a look back at this. Maybe he did catch it after all. I can't really see from that angle. Oh, it looks pretty good. I don't know. I can't tell from that angle. It's pretty garbage. No, he's in. That's a pick. That is a pick. That is not a pick. What is happening? What did I just witness? And I can't even hike the damn, or pause the damn thing. I don't know what I just witnessed. Did everything we just went through actually happen? Get over there! Doesn't knock it out, and that will be a Shakir touchdown. It sounded like I was saying like secure, but like Shakir. Trust me, I am dad joke cringe at times, but that one would be kind of next level. And I'm just mad I didn't think of it, to be honest. Forbes on the return. Had a kick return touchdown already. Who is he? They got Hufanga as like mutant brother on special teams or something? Dude's huge. No. You got to take the size, and he overthrows him. Oh, with a lob pass. I suppose it's a touch pass, to be fair, but Kuntz burned. And we sold. That is unfortunate. Kind of our cleanest look, too. Taking Morant over the middle, who holds on to a tough one. Gains 8. Get the motion. Bell this time is going to be the man. Could go to Beatty if he's open. See what we got. There goes Bell, who holds on. Gets slammed to the ground. But gains 6. 2-minute warning. We've got all the timeouts in the world. Just don't give them points before half. Going to go with bench. See if we can get something deep. They had levels to that. What a catch. Try to get down this field a little bit quicker with a screen pass, perhaps. Maybe get 10 to 15. Call timeout. They're not really on it. You've got to be actually kidding me. There was 4 linemen. That would be a firing on the spot, in my personal opinion. Like, the whole line just gets completely replaced. Easy throw over the middle again. We'll call timeout this time. I actually can't believe what I just saw there. Morant, does he have the talent to get free on the streak? I mean, kinda. A little overthrown, but honestly, the way Smith played that, glad it was overthrown. Perfectly covered. Not really sure how Morant had a little bit of a lead off and then somehow got gained up again. Did he win this one? It's overthrown again. Oh, this time he was actually open and he missed him. All right, come on, Cunningham. You're starting to sell a little bit here. Starting to sell a little bit. Tight end on that vert. That is all Cunningham. But a forced fumble and recovered by them anyways. I don't know if it was a legit fumble, but the fact that we didn't get that fumble is insane. Didn't change the throw because where the ball was, that would have been throwing into coverage. So there's no way I would throw to the right. Throw directly at him and somehow. That's not even a fumble anyways. Who cares? Helps us slightly, but like why? What the hell? Wait, what? What is happening? I don't know what in the confusion's going on, but it is now orbit ball. 39 seconds left from the 45-yard line. Oh, that could be picked. It is! I guess it doesn't matter. Cam Jones, what a jump. That was an elite linebacker play. I mean, I gotta say, I know I'm pushing it a little bit by saying this, but Fred Warner, was that you? That was an absurd coverage play. I mean, he ran with it like he was a tight end. I mean, look at this. It's behind him slightly. It's like, what a pick. Well, we're going to try to make use of that. We have 2 timeouts left. And Cunningham slides so weirdly. Gains 7. Getting in the field goal range at that slide for the most part, though. I want this straight up wheel. I seen him. It's a great throw. Great block! Ronnie! Touchdown! What a slip off! And a huge block by Beatty. If we don't go wheel, Beatty's not there. Almost intersected to not have the play. But Beatty with the block in there. Bell with a bounce back weak. Huge one. Pretty damn good throw. Slightly behind him, but obviously you don't want that overthrown. And the rest is history. And you have to think here, unless we give up a big run because we're trying to stop the pass, that this will just be to halftime. So we'll have a 7-point lead into halftime against a team that just had, and he ran right into us, that just had a shutout victory of 27-0 with ball. That is a good half. Of course, Cunningham kind of tried to sell us and threw a really bad pass that led to a pick, but in the end, 200 passing yards, not a whole lot on the ground, but we kind of expected not to be able to run the ball, but also a little surprised that we're able to throw as deep as we have today. But here is some of the games across the league. This is a really close one we're in, so we'll see if anyone else is in a good one. Bulls versus the Golden Eagles, 10-7. 34 seconds left, and Russell Wilson is struggling. 2 interceptions with only 1 touchdown thrown. Then we move on over to the Riverhogs versus the Tigers, where it is a 14-3 game so far. All Tigers. Stafford cooking up right now. Not a whole lot on the ground with Najee. We know the feeling. The Blues versus the Monarchs. Going to be Burrow going 8 for 8 perfectly. Christian McCaffrey struggling yards per carry wise, but does have a touchdown. Some of the highlights in this game. Pollard slipping off for a big run to the outside, but no big run for a touchdown, which is obviously an improvement for us. And obviously looking at Cunningham, this is going to be the throw where he barely gets it off. Delivers a perfect touch pass over to Morant, the rookie, who is now over 100 on the day. Perfect play and a dive celebration into the end zone. I think we're going to continue to go with, I think it was throw it short? And then I think, we did stop the run well, but I think we're going to change it to defend middle. Once again, I have the quarter length on 8 minutes, but I mean, it still kind of feels like it's long as hell. So let me know what you guys think. I'll port it back to 10 if it seems like 10 is better. But 8 is not bad, I will say. We still got a lot of points coming up here. Latu wide open, and somehow Cunningham, who's hit some of the craziest throws today, misses that. Cunningham's starting to regress into that, will he, won't he type of status now. I'm going to need you not to, because you are what seemed to be a legit quarterback. Good throw by Cunningham to Shorter, as we actually did try to lead him upfield there. That's a nice play for the first down. In the counter left. Don't know if I really like this play. They're really up to the line of scrimmage, too. I think we actually audible this to a play action instead. Oh, crap. They seen it, and I couldn't accelerate to get out of it. Should have been able to, because Cunningham is faster than Barrett, but no, we're just going to stand there and take the hit. Loss of 10. Good blocking, guys. Love it. Could go curl route, but we're going against... Oh, my. That's a ill-advised play. It's a great throw to Morant, but all of that risk for what? At best, 5's gained. We're going to run a screen to the left side, but it's going to be Kuntz this time. So we're going to see if we get caught off guard with this tight end screen. We floated up there, and we just have nobody doing their job on the screen today. 2 screens, terrible. Blocking, overall, bad. Get out there. Look at Forbes. Forbes is debatably, and I know he's gotten beat a few times, debatably been, because of the inconsistencies on the boundary, the best corner we've had so far. Kick return touchdown also kind of helps my biases. Try to swat it, couldn't. And if they would have called PI on us when Wilson was trying to go for the ball and Judy wouldn't let him. Bad throw by, not Russell, Kyler. We need some pressure. Come on, Jackson. Spin move. And over the middle, wide is Shakir. I already said it. I said it before the game. Some of you might have been thinking I'm crazy. But no, Shakir is their best receiver. And I said receiver. I didn't say wide receiver. Move over, Kittle. I'm sorry, but facts are facts. I just can't believe we actually... Nice blitz! Jackson's going to steal some of it, but kind of worthy because, Cam was kind of struggling to bring him down there. But I just can't believe we got that quick of a spin rush from the rookie, and we can't even finish the play because we just have somebody wide open on the field. Move everyone over. 2nd and 15. This is a golden opportunity. Kick it off the line. He's going to run. Jackson does a pretty good job to force that throw because maybe Kyler would have tried to run and pick up a block with him instead, but Jackson was going to cut that outside and not allow him to get there. Move everyone over. We're really just playing coverage here. Oh, we're up. And there's no way Pollard breaks that. They're just trying to bail out for the field goal, and I don't know if they did it. They did not. They came close, but they did not. It's not a bad play call, though, I got to say. I would probably do the same, especially if my pass game's struggling, which theirs has been kind of all over the place. Punt looks like it's inside the 7. The 10-yard line. I mean, a touchdown drive debatably does it. So let's go out and win this damn game. Shorter going against a very good cornerback. There's no way he wins that. Oh, I should have just taken off. It'll still work out, but we could have gained so much more. I seen Morant break free. If we take off the moment we see that lane, we might have gotten to the 50. We may have. It's learning more French every week. We're going to run again. This time actually get caught up, but it's still a 4-yard gain. Scrambling. It's working out. The scrambles. Kuntz on the play action. See if we actually get out in front of it. Wide open. Not an easy throw. Latu weirdly catches it, but gets the first down. That's all that matters. Good play. But I just got to say, with the run game, it's just not there. It just is not there. And we had to cut back there because, I mean, you have Sauce Gardner winning his matchup. 3 for -5. There's nothing going. The pass game is kind of working, and the run game is just not at all. And finally, we get some freaking breakaway blocks. Beatty gains like 10. Let's go the trap play. It's always a little hit or miss, but see what we got. And I don't know if Jordan Davis has inside stuff, but we are now 4 for -5 with Rodriguez. And I'll tell you this, they do not look like they're going to change that odds here. And we took way too long to release that ball. Shorter wins that route, and we kind of slowly creeped into it. Got to just unleash that thing the moment he's open, and didn't. Shorter, not really open, but he's a big guy. It's going to be a tough catch. It's going to make it a 4th and 1. We might be able to kick that field goal, but a 4th and 1 is definitely a down. We should be going for it. Go with that slant play. We got, a bunch of different options. Short. Not super open, but Bell, the man has been dependable. Couldn't even depend on him catching a wide open, drag last week. This week, clutching. Scoring plays, conversions. I'm going to take this play. Not open, but open enough. Oh, what a play. Rodriguez. He says, nobody gives me space. I finally get some. Kind of. I'm gonna make it count. What a play. 9 yards gain on what could have been just a 2-yard gainer. We have them beat by yards, and we're finding ways to extend drives. I mean, look at this play. Can I move a tight end over? I mean, it doesn't really help me too much, but I suppose it drops him back. Left side, and we're just not going to get anything. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. They have played this ground game literally perfectly. Like, this is crazy. They have inside shade. I mean, that's a little bit of PI. Oh, my God, he's draped all over him. I mean, that's a bit of contact, and we know that man is known for it. Of course, they want me to go for it now when it makes most sense to kick a field goal. I truly think the coaching staff is just out for us to lose games. You kick this field goal, I mean, it's putting some pressure on them. 10 points with only 7 minutes to go. I mean, there's still a lot of time left, but if somebody makes a crazy play happen, like a sack or a fumble or something, takeaway of some sort, it's danger. Oh, that is so bad. 7 yards. Ugh. I thought, hey, maybe we make a play on that ball. We call game. But no, instead we give him 7 yards. Free 7 yards as well. No, that is, I don't know what we're doing there, but good D from the inside, I suppose. I've seen us turn, a couple of yards, like 10, 15 yards into a whole touchdown, so. Can't get off the line, and Forbes tries to make the play. It should have dove for that like he did that other play, but Shakir, another big first down. They're getting on the field in a heartbeat. It is so quick. Garrett Wills, I don't even know if he has a catch this game. Perfect coverage. Underneath is open. He's going to run it. Good enough D. We finally kind of played well for once. Get that zone coverage over on that side. Shakir has been the biggest problem for us, but oh, we should have given up way less than that, but 3 yards is 3 yards. We force a field goal here. I mean, I'm not really building this play to like stop them from scoring field goals or from touchdowns. I just want this to take as long as possible. And thankfully, somebody came up. Like, I almost feel like a touchdown drive here, if it takes an extra couple of minutes, is actually worth not stopping them for that field goal. Because 4:40 with our ball, that's still so much time. But now, I mean, look how long this drive's taken. 6 yards gain there, they need another 14. Maybe I'm playing it wrong in my head, but I like this. I kind of like the fact that it's taken long. Rather than just, stopping them getting the field goal. They're still on offense. And we still get another 3 plays minimum, and that's another tackle in the field of play. Now we try to tighten up a little bit. Press man. We're out here. We're out here! No, don't let him out of bounds. Oh, fake injury. Oh, my chest hurts on a play where I didn't even have to do anything. Okay, he's going to the locker room, in fairness. Maybe it's not fake, but that's still how, unless he went out of bounds, is that not a freaking injury timeout? Second goal from 3. Tighten up. And we're not the Titans, so I just mean, here comes the clock. Do we run commit? From the 2. Run commit. We have no choice. Try to swat, but he gets sacked. All of that to still just get the field goal. No. Wait, what's going on? They're going for this. They like the matchup. And he's short. We made a play. The sell is real. Oh my, but the problem is, do we have the blocks to get out of this situation? Because if we don't, this could be really good and tactical. Gotta say, Walt James on that goal line tackle, pretty much. And there goes Rodriguez. The most blocks he's seen all day. Happens to be on like a basically goal line. Of course, clock doesn't actually matter here too much, but I am going to waste all of it just in case there's like, you hike it and then there's a flag and for some reason it gets us to the 2-minute warning, but it lets us repeat the down, I think it just makes sense, but likely we're going to get stopped at like 2:02 or something like that. But at the same time, you don't want them to time the snap, so who cares? Inside, open. Finally, Rodriguez sees something. 7 for 8. And he gained like 12 on this drive. That is so bad. But it is not looking good for the Orbits, as that is going to take so much more clock down, and they need 10 points, not just 1. If this was like a 3 or a 7-point game, okay, maybe they still got a little bit of a chance. Oh, now they don't. As Rodriguez finds an inside lane. All of a sudden, Rodriguez getting some blocks. Might even finish with an okay average when it's all said and done. Stretch to the right. And he gets some room! We just talked about it! Rodriguez trying to slide in bounds. Doesn't. I don't know how. I literally dove so early. And Rodriguez's numbers on the day are going to look pretty damn good. He had a hell of a day running. Basically. And more really good blocks. Trying to slow down. Picks that one up. Tries to cut inside all the way to the 6. What a drive. This started at our own 1. This drive started our own 1-yard line. And we're now at the 6. And Rodriguez fighting to the 1. When realistically, they should have just probably let him in. I don't know if I really like this. Can I get... Wait. Hello? I'm so confused. Wide open. Perfect throw. Touchdown. Game over. Enjoy your walk, bozos. Although we're actually on the road, so let's just keep the taunting to a minimum. I have no idea how we just locked up. I mean, they had missed opportunities. Don't get me wrong. Like, they ended up ending a drive at the 1. They had a missed field goal. They have a touchdown because no one's going to catch him. Riley might have a chance here. Good tackle. We have the 2 deep blues, and somehow it's up to 1 deep safety? I mean, game's over. I'm not really worried about it that way, but still. It's just like, why? I think he did the right thing, trying to keep, his body behind the line, but with no one open, he was just like, screw it, I got to do something. I got to move. Keep that running back open for a reason. He's going to run again and caught for a touchdown. I am genuinely shocked that wasn't over the line. All day to throw on a 4-man rush again, though. Going to get the hands team out there. Apparently it's Beatty that's going to get it, or maybe Shorter, actually. Oh, damn. Never mind. It's going to go to Booty, who I do trust pretty much so with the ball in his hands. And there goes Rodriguez for one last run on the day. Don't know if that's going to put him at 100, but kind of crazy to think that it might have. I mean, it's a 10-point game. If it's a 1-possessioner, sure, not running the ball. Just going to kneel it, but run it one more time. rather our guys not get on their knees and injure themselves. That's the only reason why I said it. Nothing else. No other secondary perversions. Relax. But we won a game early on in the season, too. 1-1. A chance to maybe go over 500 in the first time in this series. I know it'd be an early over 500, but it's still over 500 in general. As we actually take care of business against the Orbits. I don't know if they just felt too high and got too high on themselves, but Cunningham was amazing. They're going to also reverse the interception, apparently. I don't know what happened, but Cunningham probably gets Player of the Week from this thing. I mean, he probably gets Player of the Week even without that, even if he had the pick. But the fact that Rodriguez finishes with 10.5 yards per carry on the game after at one point being 6 for -5, I believe, is nothing short of a miracle. Of course, looking at Bell, he had himself a day. Morant, the yards kind of fell off, but he did have 2 touchdowns and 101 yards. You can't really complain with that. Kuntz, 23 yards and a touchdown. Good team win, but man, Cunningham really did cook. 1.5 for Carl Brooks, 1.5 for Cam Jones, and 0.5 for Jackson and Wilson. Interception for Cam Jones, which was clutch. They missed a field goal, which kind of felt like it, came spiraling down after that. And overall, a dubski for the Bisons. Surprisingly, only some offensive lineman upgrades, but here is the part 2 of the rivalry game. I mean, a lot of coaches get to say they only get to celebrate or win or sulk in a loss for 24 hours, but when you beat one of your most hated rivals, I think it's okay to spend an extra 24. Yeah, I mean, kinda. 2,500 XP for everyone as well, which is amazing, so maybe those upgrades are going to look a little different right now with that bonus XP, and that is absolutely factual. We went from 2 offensive linemen to basically like 40% of the roster. We might as well do all the upgrades now. Rodriguez, we're going to keep going with juke move or elusive to try and get more juke move and spin move. We get 2 to awareness, 1 to excel. Now, the excel is cool and all, but that is some booty of an upgrade. 78 overall for Cam Jones now, who is really developing into one of the better linebackers in the league. Change of direction, that's a crazy good upgrade. Some coverage, he's already 73 block shed. The man has already been cooking. 77 overall for Ronnie Shelton, the rookie. Nothing for what we actually want, though. Like, can I have a power move? Can I have a freaking block shed? Can I have a raise? I just want something. 74 overall for Mr. Jeromepkr Belzer, the rookie. Very good run block power upgrade. Needs some run block finesse now. But let's go to John Michael Schmitz, who is pretty damn good balanced across the board. He kind of just needs pass block, so we're going to go with pass protector. Loses scheme fit, which is a little weird, but pass protector it is. Gets 1 to all of them, which is, I mean, we kind of need that across the board. Mr. Weatherford, going to keep going run stopper because it's kind of, like I said, a poor man's field general. And that's why I say that. 1 to block shed, 2 to zone cover. So he still gets coverage ratings despite the fact that it's supposed to be run stopper. Forbes, obviously slot upgrade because, I mean, you're going to get a little bit of everything, but also good chance at speed. 3 to man coverage is great. Justin Shorter. Once again, route running is our biggest issue in general, so probably going to go with deep threat, try to get a chance at a release, chance at a speed, chance at a deep, maybe medium route upgrade. 2 to deep route, 1 to catch in traffic and catch with an excel. Definitely could use some speed upgrades, though. Nick Hampton, he's a backup, so I mean, I'll do that on my own. Then we have Hendon Hooker, so he's still a backup right now, but you never know what, kind of path these quarterbacks are on. Improviser for a better chance at throw power, which he does not get, but 2 to medium and an under pressure is pretty damn good. Rest of these guys are linemen. Walt James had a very clutch, kind of like tag tackle, if you will, of Kittle at the 1. Could easy fell in for the first down, or the touchdown even, and it would have been a game changer if he wasn't there. Really good job by him to jump that play and knock him down. Maybe even gets the hit that would have stopped him if he wasn't already falling down. Zone coverage upgrade for Connor Wilson, which is a +2 to zone coverage, put him at 69 now. That tackle is so bad. You can see kind of why I go for the hit sticks, because do you really expect him to be the guy to make the play? Probably not, right? Orgy, 2 to block shed. I mean, he is still a long shot, so we definitely could use a linebacker if the opportunity presents itself. But yeah, it really wasn't there, so I was just like, I'm going to keep what I like. We've done pretty well. 1 to medium, 1 to under pressure. I mean, we got some quarterbacks on this team. We're just really lacking in that throw power. And then Cunningham, my man, he has really lit it up. Deep throwing is his deep throwing is one of his issues. 1 to deep throw and 3 to awareness. Look at him. Nice. Anything else? As far as starters go, another quarterback upgrade. I mean, we pretty much like did an upgrade with everything. Let's go with field general, see what that does. Fitzsimmons with 1 throw power, 1 to short, 1 to deep, 90 throw power. Man, his ceiling really is high. His ceiling really is high, but you know what? The hot hand, it is Malik Cunningham. I will do all these upgrades right now, and I'll be back with yous right after. Nick Jones with a +2 in overall. What is this upgrade? Demand 1 to zone. Once again, he is star dev. He's got potential. Nick Hampton, going to go with a speed rusher here. Finesse 2, not bad. I'm kind of thinking Nick Jones maybe get pushed back into the lineup a little bit. Maybe move Forbes up to number 2 and then Nick Jones at 3. Because Damari Mathis, he's not been bad, but he's not been great, honestly. And Nick Jones had a really good year last year, and he's kind of being wasted a little bit here. But we'll see. One thing we don't have to see about is when and if we'll have a win, because we got one on that freaking column. We play against another division rival next week against the Elks, who are apparently undefeated, the only team in this division that technically is as of right now. We'll see if that happens actually when we hit week 3 back at home. If you guys enjoy this one, though, leave a like, subscribe if you're new. If you're not new, I do appreciate continued support on the channel. Maybe follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr, second channel PKR plays for non-Madden content. Let me know if you guys think I should put the quarter length back on 10, because I kind of like 8. 8 is not that bad. It's we're still getting some scores, and I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Could put up back up 10, like, you know, it doesn't really matter. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys come back for next video, but until next video, see ya!